Hello, students. Welcome to today's quick video. I'm going to just really quickly today go over our Discovering Media assignment that sort of caps off our section on the different medias. I mean, I acted in this course like we kind of had the first section, which was elements and principles and those sort of things, jobs and themes. And then the second section is the media. But really, that second section was really short. And then it's almost like the whole second half is art history stuff. So in any case, but yeah, it's still kind of split up in sections. This is, instead of a quiz over media, I like to do this little extra assignment where you actually get to make a little bit of art, or at least like look at making some art, like just some fun stuff. Although, you know, it's not about your technical ability. I'll say that again later, but it's really about just demonstrating that you learned a little bit about media and stuff like that. But that's all I'm going over today. This is for summer two in 2022, just heads up too. So, you know, because the due dates will be specific in this video. And I do think I said in the announcement yesterday that I'd make this video over the Discovering Media and the museum scavenger hunt, but I'm actually going to make the museum scavenger hunt a different video and just post it when that goes up, because I guess I made both of them available, which I'm about to go change actually, because you really shouldn't super be looking at the museum scavenger hunt yet. Oop. Unpublished. You're going to wait later. But right now, real quick, I'm just going to go over the Discovering Media assignment. Where did it end up? Oh, it just shrunk. Sorry, I just clicked that arrow. Okay, so anyway, this Discovering Media assignment, just to be clear, yeah, this is your assignments page right now. You shouldn't see Museum Scavenger Hunt anymore. But this Discovering Media assignment goes into that 40% that's part of it's the reflective writing, this Discovering Media assignment, and the quizzes. Now we're only doing one of the reflective writings in the summer course, but basically, like, these are things that cap off little sections that we did, and they're all going into this like 40% chunk of your grade. And I think there's going to end up being 5 total. So each of them is worth like 8 points on your final, 8% of your final. But in any case, the Discovering Media assignment, it used to be its own category, but for summer, again, I kind of shove it in there with the quizzes. And it's just sort of, I don't know. And a lot of times the reason it's its own category is because in class, we actually do some of these activities together. But for the summer courses, I just came up with a way of doing this, like all for you to do at home, as like this kind of at home assignment that you're just going to do some art or look at some art and then document it. But in any case, what you're going to do for this assignment, it's to finishing up the Discovering Media section of this class. You're going to choose 2 of the following 5 options and do both of them to complete the assignment. You can use any camera or camera phone to shoot and submit the following subjects, plus their explanation. Pretty much all of the 5 options have an explanation. And just, yeah, let me reiterate that you're going to do 2 of them. Okay, now on that too, to be clear first, if you choose option 1, even though it says 2 photos, it's still only completing 1 of the 2 out of the 5, if that makes sense, because option number 1 is 2 photos. It only counts as 1 complete piece. It's only completing one of your choices. So it's a 50, you know, if you only do option 1. So really it's kind of weird, but if you do option 1 and option 4, it's going to be 4 photos total. Okay. And the reason I have this is because option 1 and option 4, you're just taking photographs of some other stuff. So I think of that as like it's a little bit easier. So I want you to do 2 photos for each of those. Okay. But if you do 2, or if you do number 1, you're going to also need to do another one. And then if you do number 4, it's like 4 photos total. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have questions about that, just let me know. But basically, just pick any 2 of the options I'm about to line out right here. So option number 1, take 2 photos of architecture around you in the world and identify in writing in the submission comments the type of construction that you're seeing. If you can't tell, it's not a good example. Basically, don't take a photo of a building and be like, I don't know what this is, but I thought it was cool. That's not great, because you need to figure out what it is based on the architecture chapter that we looked at, I think, yesterday. Yeah, and all that kind of stuff. So be sure you can explain what it is and put that in the comments, or I have another option if you don't want to do comments later. But in any case, number 2, create a piece of found object or installation artwork out in the world. Be sure it's something that is safe and not littering or illegal. Be sure you can clean it up. Like, you can do sidewalk chalk, a trash sculpture that you can clean up once it's photographed. Just make sure you can clean it up if you're going to put anything out there in the world, or be sure that it's going to wash away after a week or two or something. But yeah, you can also photograph interesting pieces of graffiti or other artwork already created by someone else, as long as you can identify what it is. Okay, that's another part of this option. But basically, it's just making a found object artwork out in the world. Okay. You're going to upload photographs of it and explain to me what it is in the comments again. Okay, option number 3, make a small earthwork installation. It's another outdoor installation, but this one you're going to really focus on it being made from nature, made from the things that are out there and made in nature. So as in use nature to create a sculpture in nature. Again, be sure it is not destructive or something that could get you into trouble. I don't want to find out anybody's getting into trouble doing work for my class. But stack rocks, stack twigs, move leaves around. Don't use anything man-made except whatever you make out of the natural materials that you find. Then you're going to photograph it and explain what it is in the comments and submit. Just to be clear again, if you do earthworks, if you do an earthwork and then you do another found object one, that's like options 2 and 3. They're separate, but that'll knock out your 2 options, if you want to choose those. But I know number 2 says installation and number 3 is an earthwork installation, but they are a little different. But in any case, option number 4 is to take 2 artistic photographs of the world around you. When you submit, be sure to identify the elements and principles present. Basically, if you want to make some artworks that are photographs that you take, and then I want you to talk about the design and composition of the artwork that you took, why you did that, and what's present, and talk about that. That's option number 4. And again, with number 4, it's 2 different photographs. Even though it's only one option, I need both of those photographs. So option number 5, create a drawing or other 2-dimensional art piece out of at least 3 different drawing, painting, or printmaking medias. This is a big one that a lot of people don't catch, that I say 3 different mediums. I don't just want a pencil drawing. I want a drawing and some other stuff added to it. A drawing and some chalk and some pen or something you stamp on and then you draw on top of, and then you glue macaroni to it or something. I don't know. Just like I want 3 different things that you're doing. I guess the macaroni would be found object, but yeah. In any case, 3 different 2-dimensional media. Photograph it, explain what it is in the comments, and submit. Okay, so remember, choose 2 of the options and upload both of them by the due date, which is Monday. I moved it a day. I was going to make it due on Sunday the 31st, but now it's going to be due on Monday the 1st at midnight. August 1st, midnight. Okay, now if you don't feel like typing things out in the comments, just heads up, if you don't want to do comment, you can always compile the photos and the explanations into a Google Doc or PDF and then just upload that. Remember, it can't be pages. If you work in an Apple, the default word processor is pages, and if you save it as that, it will not upload. So be sure, if you are working on an Apple and you use pages, save it as a Word, like export it to Word, export it to PDF, something like that. This will go into the Discovering Media section of your final grade. We already talked about how I moved some things around, so it's actually only about 8% of your grade. I'll adjust that when I upload this and edit some things. Sorry, I missed that percentage being included, but it's different this summer too. But in any case, message me if you have any questions. P.S., and I already said this, but I'm going to reiterate it now. I'm looking at the details. Since I know this will be a question that I get asked, your grade will have nothing at all to do with the technical quality of the piece you make. It will be based solely on the understanding you have of the materials, also the understanding of the instructions that I gave you, and the process that you're using, and how complete the pieces are. So do you fulfill all the assignment instructions, and did you show me that you knew what you were doing? I'm just checking for understanding of the chapters, not really skills, so just have fun with it. So there you go. Okay, that's the Discovering Media at-home assignment. Remember, it is due August 1st. This, when you open it later, it'll have like, look at this video to go over the Discovering Media assignment. Yeah, it'll say that after I've made this video and uploaded it. But yeah, in any case, and I'll also edit out that 10% deal. But in any case, let me know if you have any other questions. I keep saying in any case. I don't know why. It's like a twitch. But yeah. All right. I'll go ahead and say that's it. Because, I want to just make the museum scavenger hunt video, which is your other big assignment that's going to drop this week. I'm going to make that as a separate video, not the same one. So, in any case, that's it for now. 10 minutes. Easy. Okay. Hope you all enjoyed. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.